Gene Hackman and Betsy Arakawa's wills, estate plans and successors. Oscar-winning actor Gene Hackman and his wife, Betsy Arakawa, named each other as the primary beneficiaries of their estates, according to newly revealed details from their wills. The couple, who passed away last month in their Santa Fe, New Mexico, home, had structured their estate plans to ensure their assets would be managed as per their wishes. Gene Hackman's Will and Estate Plan. Hackman's will, dated June 7, 2005, designates Arakawa, referred to in legal documents as Betsy Arakawa Hackman, as both the personal representative of his estate and the sole recipient of his entire estate in her role as the successor trustee of the Gene Hackman Living Trust. Additionally, Hackman had a separate trust, the Gebe Revocable Trust, which was established in September 1994. He appointed the remainder of the trust estate from this fund in Arakawa's favor. However, with both Hackman and Arakawa now deceased, their estates will pass into a trust. The specific distribution of Hackman's assets remains unknown since the trust documents have not been made public. San Diego estate attorney Michael P. McCarthy, who is not involved in the case, clarified that the trustee will be bound by the actual terms of the decedent's trust documents and will not have the ability to influence asset distribution. He further explained that it is the trustee's responsibility to execute the trust according to the couple's wishes, a process that is typically done privately and without formal court supervision. Hackman also had 3 children from his prior marriage to Faye Maltese: Christopher Hackman, Elizabeth Hackman, and Leslie Allen. The details of their inheritance, if any, remain undisclosed. Betsy Arakawa's Will and Estate Plan. Arakawa's will, dated September 2005, outlined that all her expenses and debts should be paid upon her death. She specified that her tangible personal property should be given to designated individuals listed separately from her will. The remainder of her estate would go to the trustee of Hackman's trust, assuming he outlived her. Her will also included a charitable provision in case Hackman died before her. In this scenario, a charitable trust would be created to support initiatives beneficial to the community, aligned with the charitable interests that she and Hackman had expressed during their lifetimes. Arakawa named Gene Hackman as her personal representative, with Michael G. Sutton, an attorney, as her first alternate and Julia L. Peters as her second alternate. She also included a 90-day survivorship clause, meaning that a beneficiary must survive at least 90 days after her death to inherit her estate. Who is in charge of the estate now? Since both Hackman and Arakawa are deceased, responsibility for their estate has passed to Julia L. Peters, who works for a Santa Fe-based trust company. She was appointed personal representative after both Arakawa and the first alternate, Michael G. Sutton, were also deceased. Santa Fe District Court documents show that Peters officially became the personal representative of both Hackman's and Arakawa's estates following their deaths last month. In a legal filing on March 6, she requested the court to admit Hackman's will to probate and sought formal appointment as his personal representative. A first judicial district court judge approved the application the same day. Gene Hackman's trust beneficiaries. On March 7, notices were sent to Hackman's 3 children regarding the administration of his estate. A March 13 court filing by Peters confirmed that Hackman's Gebe Revocable Trust passes into the Gene Hackman Living Trust. Her filing also noted that the Living Trust beneficiaries are mainly out-of-state individuals. According to her petition, after specific bequests to Hackman's identified beneficiaries, the remainder of the trust will be distributed according to Hackman's wishes as outlined in the trust documents. However, since the trust has not been made public, the exact details of how his assets will be divided remain unclear. Gene Hackman and Betsy Arakawa's death. Hackman and Arakawa were found dead last month in their Santa Fe home. Arakawa, 65, died from hantavirus pulmonary syndrome, a rare disease caused by exposure to mouse droppings. Hackman, 95, died from natural causes due to heart disease and complications from Alzheimer's disease. Conclusion. With Julia L. Peters now overseeing the estates, it remains to be seen how Hackman's and Arakawa's assets will be distributed according to their trust documents. The legal proceedings highlight the importance of estate planning, successor trustees, and charitable giving in managing high-profile legacies. Pushpin like and subscribe as we uncover more fascinating stories and celebrity legacies. Stay tuned for more updates. Movie camera clapping hands.